Pro Group Management, workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In Top Stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A mother reports her daughter has been fatally stabbed in her apartment on the west side of Las Vegas. Police say the woman called 911 Wednesday night after finding her daughter, 41-year-old Felicia Ann Smith, dead.
We're not 100% clear it's a homicide, so right now we're working it as it is a homicide, but it is a suspicious death investigation at this point in time.
No word on if Smith lived alone or signs of forced entry. If you know anything, call Crime Stoppers to remain anonymous. And police are investigating 2 pedestrians killed in a hit-and-run crash Wednesday night near the Fremont Street Experience. A 44-year-old man and 51-year-old woman were crossing 4th Street in Fremont when a GMC Acadia SUV struck them and drove off. The man died at the scene and the woman died in the hospital. The driver is identified as 28-year-old Mikhail Terrell and was arrested. A firefighter's suicide. His passing is being memorialized today as a line-of-duty death. Henderson's fire chief says Cleet Dadian's death is a reminder about the chronic workplace stress that first responders face from repeated exposure to traumatic events, making them more vulnerable to suicidal thoughts. Dadian worked at Henderson Fire for almost 23 years and died in his home on December 12th. He was 59 years old. Chief White says there's an epidemic of firefighters taking their own lives. Anyone feeling anxious, hopeless, or depressed is urged to call 988. Plus, Harry Reid International is now the airport with the 3rd highest number of cancellations in the nation, behind Denver and Chicago. More than 200 flights into Vegas were canceled today due to severe weather, the largest chunk of them coming from Southwest Airlines. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Another chilly and cloudy night in the 50s. Should get down to the 40s in the next hour, with the clouds here to stay. On to your New Year's weekend. On Friday, temps peaking to 56 and bottoming out at 48 degrees. On Saturday, your highs inch up to the 60s with around 20-mile-per-hour gusts and some drizzle. Then a wet and windy Sunday. 45% chance of rain and 25-mile-per-hour gusts. The storm should clear by Monday. Fast forward to Wednesday. More rain on the way.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. The Las Vegas Raiders will have Jarrett Stidham under center when they face the 49ers at Allegiant Stadium on Sunday. Here's what he had to say about getting the start.
2 great opportunities to go out there and play with the guys in this locker room. The NFL is a crazy business, so I'm just trying to be prepared as best I know how and do the best I can for the guys in this locker room. But ultimately, obviously the goal is to come out here and win. So that's what we're going to try and do.
In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada. Bank on accountability. Las Vegas's housing market is ending this year drenched in cold water. With 2023 around the corner, Southern Nevada's industry experts predict a muted year ahead for housing nationwide. Review Journal's Renee Semmerauer has more on the 2023 housing forecast.
That's right. A sharp jump in mortgage rates sparked big drops in home sales, widespread price cuts, huge increases in available inventory, and more incentives for builders. Housing markets across the U.S. also slowed down, but Las Vegas retreated faster. Nicole Bachad, senior economist with listing site Zillow, told the Review Journal that mortgage rates will likely stabilize next year, but she expects home sales nationwide to remain, quote, far lower than in 2021 and 2020.
And industry experts I spoke with do not expect to see, a rapid return to what the market used to look like in 2023. There are definitely expectations that sales totals across the country will fall. Home prices could tick lower. So it's expected to be a pretty muted year for the housing market across the United States next year.
Las Vegas's housing market has a track record of speeding up and then hitting the brakes. Bashad said although the market is moving towards a more normal, healthy, balanced market, the transition to get there will be jarring.
Sports brought to you by D&R House and Diamonds, luxury made affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. The Golden Knights will have to figure out some things and search for consistency in the net. In their last game, they lost in a shootout 3-2 to the Anaheim Ducks. In mid-game, coach Bruce Cassidy pulled goaltender Aiden Hill, making a mid-game goaltending change for the first time this season. For more information on the Golden Knights goaltender situation, check out all the Golden Knights coverage at reviewjournal.com.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. Blind Connect releases a video series demonstrating proper etiquette and support when interacting with a blind or low vision person.
Unsolicited verbal cues, attention to our guide dog, or physical touch may interfere with concentration or cause nervousness.
The series explains life skills such as walking with a cane, using a guide dog, signing documents, and being independent in public. To become a better support system for your loved ones, view the series on Blind Connect's YouTube page.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders benching quarterback Derek Carr had a dramatic impact on the line and total for Sunday's game against the San Francisco 49ers at Allegiant Stadium. The 49ers were consensus 6-point favorites Wednesday morning before news broke that Carr would be benched for the final 2 games of the season and replaced by Jarrett Stidham. The line then shot up to 10. San Francisco has the NFL's top-ranked defense, and the total dropped from 44.5 to 41.5.
In entertainment, it's another day, another jackpot on the Strip. Sandra Haynes of Hawaii walks away the winner of over $125,000 at Harrah's Las Vegas. The retired teacher says she plans to share her winnings with her children and enjoy retirement. Plus, a new restaurant is coming to the growing stretch of Water Street in downtown Henderson. The new Italian spot called the Azzurra Cucina Italiana is set to open in February. It'll bring inspiration to sit-down eatery from the former restaurant Britalian Neapolitan Cantina, serving up dishes like pork meatballs, salmon spiked with lemon caper sauce, and Wagyu carpaccio. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. See you tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.